You are indeed first, Jonesy. Welcome in, sir. How you doing?
Hello there.
Are you ready to hear the Datsun go roar today? Because that's what we're gonna hear for sure after a few minutes spent on the car. I'm also ready. Honestly, there's a huge chance that by the end of the afternoon, I'm going into a test drive with it around the neighborhood. Because technically speaking, everything should be ready for it. Heck yeah, love to see that. All right, I'll be right back in about a minute or two and we're gonna start. Hello Goose, hello Anarchy. All right, give me a second guys, I'll be right back, but we're about to get some work done on the Datsun and maybe go, well, off stream of course, but on a test drive by the end of the afternoon, which will be great. Let's get these beasts running. Heck yeah, baby. All right, I think we're ready to go. So let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Wait, I'm looking for one last thing. Where's the computer for it? I think it's in the car. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. I haven't checked my webcam, so hopefully there's a good. I do know the answer is probably no. Yo, what up guys? Welcome in. Yo, Sam, comment ça va, man? Old school Mythbuster. Oh, yeah. The old school style, glitchy and everything. It's really something to keep on. Welcome guys, welcome to another moment where we're gonna try to get that things running and road worthy. Today, I do believe it might be the day, honestly. Finished doing the gasket maker on the oil cooler adapter. Basically, that was one of the place I had the oil leak issue. If it's not there, I'm having a little suspicion on the oil filter actually, because I picked one designed for LS and everything, but there's a chance that the one I have is slightly too small in radius and that the O-ring is not actually going to its place. But I think it's going to its place. It looks like it is, but yeah, like that's something that could be the last possible issue. But technically speaking, everything's there, everything's fine. Last time we reassembled the entire front of the engine, like the front accessories and everything. Today what we're missing is basically put back the starter motor in place, downpipe. Then after that, we fill that up with fresh oil, with coolant. We start the car, bleed the coolant, and done. Technically it's done. Now, the only thing is, as you can see, part of the starter motor stayed here. So like that here should be like on a wire on the car, so that's no good. So we're gonna take out the kit to do another crimp. We're gonna go ahead and fix that. So from there, after that, we should be good to go and put that starter back in place. So let's start with that. Otherwise, I don't think there's anything special. Since last time, the only thing I've done is come in here 2 times 15 minutes, like dual side. Is it working? It's working. So I came back here just to install that. We have a brand new oil filter. I pre-filled the oil filter, so that's why there's a little drip there, because when I spin it in place, I actually make a little mess. But otherwise, yeah, it's pretty much that. Everything is tight in place, ready to go. Like I said, I put like on the gasket behind that adapter on the side of the engine, I put some gasket maker just to make sure, like just to double, like make it like double bulletproof if you want, because I was suspecting that from being an issue. Now, like I said, it doesn't look like it, but I feel like the last potential issue will be here, where basically the actual oil filter could be not sealing properly, but everything looks fine. There's a little bit of play, but that's it. Otherwise, it will be bolt here and here maybe, but honestly, that one was so minimal that I wouldn't care driving the car like that, to be honest. So if there's still a slight oil leak here, it's gonna be something we're gonna chase later on. But I could potentially get the car really like properly tuned before figuring that out. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna get ready to go with that. So otherwise, anything else to mention? No, we reassembled that, everything's looking fine, new oil filter, so it's really all about going to the other side over there and work on that cable. The red one you see over there needs to get an end there. If it's leaking gut oil, yeah, sure, but the leak was so intense that I was afraid of starving the engine at some point, so that's what we're trying to avoid. But that's actually a valid point. If it's leaking, there's oil. But I want to be able to say, hey, there's oil without looking at a leak, ideally. That will be like the greatest part. Let's do this and that. All right, let me disassemble the back here. Up, back of the starter motor. Dual front. Dual front. There we go. So also one more thing I've noticed is that I was sure I ordered the connector for the starter motor here, but it seems like it's for the signal one. Seems like I either didn't actually got it, or I just, like, you know, put it in a corner and forget about it, and now I can find it. But I don't think I've received it, because what I realized is that I have received a kit to rebuild a carburetor that I haven't ordered. So I think they messed up the part number and sent me that instead of the actual connector. So that kind of sucks, and it's been a while now, so I won't be able to actually return that, but oh well. It was like $10, so it's not the end of the world. Let's check if we have another one of these. If so, we're gonna grab one, we're gonna make a crimp on the other side there, like on the car, and from there we're gonna be ready to test the thing. I'm not sure. I still have some of these. Let's double check everywhere, because right now it feels like I might be out of those, which isn't ideal. Oh, maybe not. I have a kit here. Let's double check that kit here. Yeah, I think I have one right there. That. Let's take a shrink tube. Should be one of the biggest one there. There we go. So we're gonna go ahead, replace with that one here. It's a little bit bigger, but hey, it's gonna do the job. And we're gonna go ahead, put that in. I'll check, maybe the smaller one here actually will do the job. I'm gonna bring both of them, gonna go test. What are we up to today, guys? Anyone's doing something crazy, something special? Dual side. Anyone's gaming right now? What are you playing, if it's the case? I'm gonna need to take care here. Almost put the leg out of the appropriate place. Okay, so it's gotta be the big one for sure. And even the big one isn't actually quite big enough. That's what she said. The printer frame, let's go. How's it going today? Are you pretty much done with tapping all the holes and everything? So always be careful when doing a starter motor, guys, because that cable is basically 100% into the actual power, like it's connected straight to the battery, no fuse or anything. So, oh no, the smaller here is gonna be the one. Let's double check that. It is actually working on the starter. It is perfect, so it's gonna be a slightly smaller one. Now, where's my kit for that? I think I've seen it by the end here of the garage. Nope, that's not the actual kit. That's not the actual kit either. Where's my kit to, oh yeah, it's a black one. It's over there. I've seen it. There we go. The crimper tool. Installing F1, playing League, or actually do something with my life. I mean, the first two options is doing something with your life. Oh yeah, so screw iRacing, fair enough, fair enough. Oh no, oh no. I mean, as long as it's not breaking anything, and that goes right in line with what Jen told you, which is, yeah, but that's just the V1. We all know you're gonna make another one, and I think she's kind of right. So for those who don't remember, that's the tool we're gonna use. So we're having some dye that we put in there, and it's gonna allow us to actually crimp down the thing. I'm not really following the actual the actual numbers and everything. I'm just going with a feeling. No, it's just because I've noticed it's not always perfect. So usually I'm just trying to make sure I have like something that's gonna be quite tight like this. But later on, we might use another one. But every time, like I've used, for example, the gauge 0 or the 2 AWG or whatever, I always felt like I was getting not the actual one, like an actual crimp that I was happy with. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead here and that was my tool falling to the ground. No biggies. Oh, the camera died. Yay! Just say 2 centimeters, it seems lower than 2 millimeter, 20 mil. Actually true. All right, let me reset the cam. There we go, beautiful. Useless hole. Oh my god, oh my god. Sam! That's actually funny because I know exactly what you meant to say without even saying it. Oh, I think I have my neighbor's doggo right in my driveway right now. I can hear him. Okie dokie, let's crimp that. Can I get a little bit of light here, please? There we go, now we're talking. Oi, Kunt. It's like I'm missing one hand to get that set up properly. Why do I feel like it's releasing itself? Here we go. And now I crank it too much. Is that it? Oh, okay, we're good. Like so. All right, is there a good way to start it? Like that, for example. That's holding it. Now, if I'm pushing the actual wire through, we should be good. There we go. Now that's beautiful. That's a proper crimp. Here we go. We're gonna shrink the shrink tube. I think that one might be too big since I didn't went with the bigger one. Hopla. Let's test that one here if it works. And if so, we should be in business. Now I need to find my heat gun again, which is, you know, somewhere. Puh, just dropped some dirt on my face. Maybe I could have used a bigger one. That one's kind of tight. At the same time, it will have been easier if I put it on the cable before. Oh, whatever, we're gonna get it done. There we go. Just with a little twisty twist, and it's going onto it. There we go, beautiful. Now we're gonna be safe with that. Awesome. Huh. I'm curious, Sam, are you sometimes, well, you have the Miata, so I guess not. I was to say, are you sometimes missing your RX-7 to work on something a little bit crazier in terms of project? But I mean, you've been quite nuts with the Miata, so I'll assume that it's a no. Where is the heat gun? Used to be around here. Because I can tell you it's not in its place. That's for, oh yeah, it is. Oh, I was in the OBD2 reader part. Well, up. And do you think Kev is gonna go for the actual RX-8 and make a crazy race car project? That will be cool. That will be freaking cool. That's fair. That's a fair answer, honestly. Yeah, I will feel the same. If I was to sell the Datsun, I will feel bad for not driving it at all after all the commitment to it. But there's no way I'm selling that car, like no freaking way. Just a little drip of something, and I don't know what it was. It's not oil for sure. I have no clue what it was, but whatever. I guess whatever. Cool. Here we go. That we can push that aside. Up, up. He's not even replying, little fucker. Classic marketplace experience right there. Peak marketplace experience. I mean, we're during the vacation and all. Oh wait, he's not in Quebec though, so. Oh, Sam, if you had seen Only Cow's setup, man, he has such a nice garage. Yours is pretty cool too, though. But he has like a 3 space wide with a couch and a TV in the corner. It is like top-notch setup, honestly. If I'm ever building a garage, it's gonna be something a little similar to that. I would love to have 4 spaces plus an office on the side. Till I add Japanese arcade. Oh man, that will be so cool. Good morning, Sir Triax. Welcome in. Hope you're doing amazing today. Thank you again for joining us during the Tarkov session last evening. It was pretty cool. And yes, honestly, that's crazy because when you think of it, except the coilovers, which is an ST modification, the RX-8 is basically stock. So the amount of potential out of a car that's almost stock is freaking amazing. And like the catalytic converter being a thing that's missing on the RX-8, I don't think it's gaining any crazy power out of it. So it's still like a kind of boring car on acceleration. And you know, NRK, I'm not saying that to ditch the car because it's my favorite car in the last few years for sure. That and the Mustang. Yeah, and that's fair. That's fair not to commit to that. Triax, today might be the day that the Datsun becomes roadworthy. That will be so freaking cool, man. All right, let's get back into that. 13 mil to remove all the thing there. Oh shit, I did a mistake yesterday. I forgot to close the gasket maker tube, which means now that tube is probably gone. Yeah, that's what she said for the EV9, yeah. You wanted the bigger EV9, right? The one that's crazy. Take it to 500 plus HP, yeah. It's a high, yeah, that's what she told me last time. That's freaking insane. Do you have any like time range when you're gonna get it? Yeah, actually, hey, I'm curious if we had the tire index. Yeah, I don't know, Sam, because it's 2%. It's 2% of for like the street tires index. I will be curious. I don't know if they applied it or not. End of 2025. Holy shit, that's so sick, man. 500 plus HP on an EV car is mental because the power is delivered in like a crazy short amount of time. That's really 13. No, that's the 14 one, and the 13 is the bolt for the build it. The actual starter. Yep, it is awesome. What I'm gonna do now is go grab a 14 mil and a longer extension because we need that apparently. And then we're gonna be good. Longer extension acquired. 14 mil not acquired. Where is my 14 mil? We had it, we used it, we lost it. 916 is gonna do the job. Awesome. And 13 we have it, so it's all good. Let's go. Three-row CV, yeah, that's crazy, honestly. That's crazy. You're too lazy to swap tires. I've done it for so many years. There's nothing there. It's just because your only excuses in Arky is because the one time you tried it, it took you an hour. And honestly, it can be easily done in half an hour when you're at the track. We're good there. So our locking mechanism for that is removed. Let's swap to the 13 mil. I do believe that you could get it done in a way faster time. Well, lazy is fair-ish. Like I think it's not a good excuses for not wanting to swap tires, but yeah, I get it. I mean, I can't actually talk too much because that's, oh, I forgot the starter motor. That's exactly what I'm doing now. I'm not bringing two set of tires. On my side, it's mostly because I don't want to pay for street tires that I'm not using whatsoever, because I'm not really running the BMW that much anymore in the street. But at the same time, this year I almost committed to buying a second set just for getting rain tires. So yeah. All right, let's go with that now. We're gonna go and install our starter motor. Up. Nailed it. Freaking amazingly nailed it. That. Then this. All right, then that. Up. And the other one. Oh, you come back down. There we go. Beautiful. There we go, awesome. That's good, that's good. Starter is set back in place. Now, our little new cable here is going there, and then we're gonna have to do without the actual connector that we want to put in, but for now it's gonna be good enough. So is that really a 13 or a 12? It's a 13 indeed. There we go. Hopla. Are we going to be in the way of the potential downpipe? I hope not. Maybe we're gonna have to switch that after. Man, oh, I know what drop. We have coolant that splashed absolutely everywhere in the car. Okay, I need to go grab a small ratchet for it. Or actually, you know what? Oh, there we go. Let's hope we don't strip it, but there we go. Perfect. We go slow and steady, it works. Let's put back the pin in here. There we go. Signal is in. And then, yeah, the signal, we're gonna twist it a few times around that just to make sure, you know, that we're not losing it for no reason. That will suck. And now I won't be able to pin it back in place. Are we betting on that? Got it way too easily the first shot. Oh, there we go. Boom. Signal wire in place. Can't wait to put an actual connector there. Yeah, okay, yeah, and that's true, honestly. Like, at the track, it's really easy. Like, and we had that discussion. In your driveway, forget it. Like, it's actually awful. Exactly, the ECS02, and then I actually have some proper slick or like crazy race tire, whatever, 100 tread wear, whatever. That is up to your taste. That could be actually really fun. That's done, that's done. Are we missing something in there? The downpipe, obviously. Which I guess we could start putting in place. If I'm getting a little stool or something, I could potentially reach the top. I'm gonna bring the car down, fuck that. Front cam. I like the way you think, Sam. Tell him! The worst is I may have a small trailer, perfect size for tires and everything, just a little bit too big for like a Miata, but behind the RX-8 it could actually work pretty decent. It's like one for light travel with the kids and everything, so it was a two-flows motor, and it is one that has a cover and everything with locks and all, so you can put all your tools, a set of tire in the back of it, and it is like protected and everything. It's pretty cool. It's a nice, lovely little setup. Have a picture of it somewhere. Yeah, that's fair enough. All right, guys, let's raise the car, lower it, then reinstall the downpipe from the top, go back down. I hope I haven't lost a nut for the V-bend at the bottom. I thought I put everything in the same space, same place actually. But the more I'm looking, the less I think it was true. Hey, Lumpsina is in the place. How you doing, sir? How you doing? Happy Saturday, my friend. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend so far. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And what are we up to today? Dual side. There we go. Beautiful engine bay, beautiful engine bay. So everything at the front is reassembled, because we did it on the last stream. Now we're going right here, reinstalling the downpipe, reinstalling our O2 sensor, and then reconnecting that also at the bottom there. I need to find back the bolts for all my V-bend, because it seems like I was dumb and didn't put them back in there. So we're gonna do that first, see what's up with it. That turbo is rusting because of the humidity. Whoa, almost sent you straight to the ground, guys. Hopefully we won't do that. Farming scavs on barracks of reserve. Oh man, I need to do that now. Holy crap. Show them the true power. That's awesome, man. I've played 2 scav runs this morning in between breakfast and all, doing a few little things on the side, prep some sound for the stream and all. And yeah, here I am now. Yo, 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 who's that? Toxic Blade, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow, mate. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Holy moly. Welcome to a little Datsun stream where every like once in a while, once in a blue moon, we are actually working on the car. People says I'm not working enough on it. They are actually pretty much right. But here we are today, about to get it back to running. Today, guys, we're gonna hear the engine go roar. If I can find the actual nuts for the freaking V-band that I've put probably somewhere stupid, and now I'm dealing with that shit. That, no. Blah, 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 blah. Why am I an idiot sometimes? That would be freaking insane. Or I could, if you have decent internet at your place, like at your shop, I could actually get down there and do the stream over there. I think I just found some. Let me double check. No, it's not. Where are the nuts? Okay, I really lost a couple of tools, that means, because they were there, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I mean, it's good enough. For the type of stream I have, as soon as we're above 50 megabytes a second steady, we're good. As long as it is like steady and really not dropping every now and then, we're good. So we could do it. I could bring the old setup or most of the setup and it will work, honestly. It's not too hard to install either. Oh man, honestly, I hate myself right now. Because if it's not there, it should be on the desk here. So we're gonna be doing some cleanup, I guess. Holy crap. Dual front. Dual front. And I missed a few messages up top there. ADK Roble and an OB key and the ORB1. ORB1, which one is that one already, Lump? Can't remember. I can't wait that some of us find the keys for a mid building, honestly. That quest is always painful. I would love to get it done. Last evening with Mr. Pan, we ended up on a lighthouse raid, and I got the operation room plus 2 tankers mark, which was a good W. So did Mr. Pound until he took a bullet to his face by an AI scav with a shotgun. Yup. A classic at this point, right? And it's not Mr. Pound himself getting in trouble like that. It's just the shotgun scav or something else. V-bend stuff, where are you? Okay, we're gonna bring the downpipe at least. Dual side. There we go. So that here should go right down there. I wanted to buy also some paint for the downpipe to be a little prettier, like a ceramic coat and spray can would be pretty cool, but apparently I didn't. I totally forgot about it, so yeah. I'm gonna bring it back out actually for one reason. I just realized it's all dusty where there is the connection. I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit. All right, if I was to put in a stupid place my actual nuts, it will be somewhere around here, I think. What up, Mr. Pound? Speaking of which, the man himself. How you doing, sir? I'm still very sad about that last raid yesterday. You didn't deserve that bullet, that slug to the face. What up, Dan? Wise word, as always. Okay, that should do it. That should do it. Cool. So we're gonna put that back in. I've really lost the freaking nuts that goes at the end of my V-bend and I hate it. I feel bad for that. Hup. We're just gonna leave it there for now. We really need to find those. I was not expecting my dumbass brain to forget where they are. But at the same time, we have removed those a little while ago. That. It don't fit. It will fit, Dark. It will fit. How you doing, sir? Welcome in. How was the shift last night? Hope it was pretty good. Man, I've lost my freaking nut for the V-band and I just can't figure out where they are. So we are so close yet so far because I'm stupid. I'm a dumbass who loses his precious stuff. It's not there, it's not there, it's not here. Holy moly, I'm gonna go crazy with that. Has to be somewhere close. We have that. That one's empty. Whee! Okay, I'm gonna check under here because that could be a thing. They could have dropped to the ground. They didn't. I'm tired of that shit. Just woke up, it wasn't bad, let's go. I know you were talking about that mechanic, you always have to double check because he's a little dumb. Well, I feel like that guy right now, not gonna lie. Okay, so I removed those. Put that aside, that's for sure. I did put it somewhere. Now that somewhere should be somewhere around here, I would say. Like the logic thing will be somewhere around here, or worst case, in here, and they drop straight to the ground like that. That's not the actual thing. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm starting to be pissed. I'm starting to be pissed. Because usually I'm always using that, and right now what we have is those two for this. But otherwise, this is clean, almost clean. So we don't have the nuts there. So I'm starting to wonder where I'll put that. I'm gonna do a cleanup of that workbench. Dual front. Dual front. Oi. Dual front. There we go, beautiful. So we're gonna put that aside. Gonna take that back to its place. And we're gonna go for a cleanup, it seems like. Wasn't expected. Because usually I'm always putting back the nut of the V-bend in its actual place, and it seems like I haven't. Plot twist, someone got in the garage and actually just mess around a bunch of things. Like, you know, that one friend that will do that to you. That's, it's not. Up, up, up. Not here, not here. Impact can go back there. They are not at the bottom here. No, they are not. The seat can fuck right off. Up. Nothing around here. No, 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 no. Nothing about here. No. Oh, I broke it. I have an issue with my USB, I think, on the computer, actually. It's broken. Boom. Oh, I thought I will say we'll be back, but nope. Nope, nope. And you lose the music when I do that? Oh, it's because the cable was almost removed. All right, boom. Nailed it. Freaking hell, everything's going wrong. It's all good. Brand new USB extension, brand new camera, and still having glitches. Every time. What the heck's going on with you, man? Knock, knock, knock. There we go, and it's fixed. Okay, it's the USB port in the computer itself then. Oh, no, it's just broken now. We don't see the hand. It's okay, I don't really want to find those nuts, so it's all good. All right, here we go again. Boop. Boop. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. Awesome stuff. That can put that aside here. Hopla. More cleanup. Okay, this is going there. I'm looking all around, trying to figure out what I've done with those. I see tools that I've used not so long ago, so it's a good sign usually, but I really don't see any hardware laying around, which is not a good sign. I didn't drop them by mistake inside of the toolbox. No. Nothing around here. Nope. And if that's looking almost like it, I'm freaking dumb, man. Worst thing could be, I broke the cam? No. The worst thing is, I wouldn't be surprised that I may have bring that inside the house by mistake. That could be an actual thing I've done, because I can be that guy doing something that stupid. Or the girlfriend came in here, took some stuff in that box there that's for it's for like all the outside maintenance and everything, and that she messed it up, but I don't think so. It will be too easy to blame the girlfriend, right? Let's double check that. Nope. Oh my God, I got them. I'm an idiot. What are you? I'm an idiot sandwich. Say it louder. I'm an idiot sandwich. Leg. Let's go really far, right under the frame. Ta-da! Hey, if that's not the two nuts we're looking for, huh? How convenient that they were there in a place with low visibility that you can actually forget about like 3 weeks later. Huh? Beautiful. Now let's attach that to our turbo. How about that? Because turbo loves to go vroom, vroom, vroom. All right, let's do that. Let's get it in place. Up. Oh, you stay there, sir. So we're just gonna barely start it. Nailed it. That didn't hit the ground, so that's gonna be fun to find again. Here we go. That's one. Now, let's go with a second one. Right about here. If I can get it to fit. Just like that. That's beautiful. That's the perfect fitment there. So the downpipe is always something because there's like flexible component in it, and also it's always a little bit rough to fit properly on top of the turbo, but yeah, we should be able to get it in place in not too long. It's the Kevlar there now that's a little bit hard to put in place. It really makes it harder to put in place. Come on, man. Yeah, the shield is actually messing up the positioning of that. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna need that to stay a little stronger in place then. So here we go. We got this. Like that, it won't be able to leave the spot. And just like that, here we're gonna get a proper fitment. Beautiful work. We're gonna go grab the actual 4 mil, I think it was. Up. Exactly what it is. So we're just gonna do that to hold it in place, then that's awesome. What the heck was that one? I love it. Yo, let's go, chef. Thank you for the biddies, man. What time it is? It's muffin. I should have went to Tim Hortons and grab a muffin just to troll you today. I should have. I thought about it to go grab an iced coffee, but like instead I stayed in on some water. Welcome everybody joining. By the way, today we are going to hear the Datsun run, and we're not really far from that moment actually. Just saying. All right, let's raise the car again. Here it's mounted just temporarily, so we're gonna go and find out what's up with it. We lost one nut in the engine bay, so we're gonna go and grab it before it is too late. If we can find it, that will be awesome. Oh man, it's gonna be so hot in that section there. Can't wait to see it start melting. Technically it's already started, I think. Well, just the electrical tape. The shielding seems to work though. All right, I can't find it right now, so we're gonna go ahead, drop that, and figure out. We're gonna find it from underneath. What are you up to today, chef? Any crazy thing this weekend? You working on the Subaru or not? Front cam. My plan today is to get that bitch running, bleed the coolant, close the stream, go for a test drive. Because now we should have brakes, we should have no engine leak, like oil leak, hopefully. And otherwise, everything should be good. We're gonna be on fresh break-in oil also. So yeah, gonna go check. Yeah, I mean, I won't be driving in my neighborhood with no internet and a stream on. Because actually the internet coverage is really poor around here, and I wouldn't, that's part of the deal. Like, I'm never opening the garage door entirely. I'm never like doing stuff around where I live. But in not too long though, if everything's concluent today, probably this weekend I'm ordering everything for the IRL backpack streaming. And like, because, you know, guys, like that bar here, that is for the 360 cam to mount on the car, so we have a 360 view as we are streaming on Twitch. But on top of that, there's gonna be a GoPro inside. I'm gonna have my mic and everything, and I wanna make like a DIY thing that will allow me to stream from the car. And once this is bought and everything, we're probably gonna go cruise around in Quebec City and do a couple of tests with that, either with the Datsun or the BMW. It's gonna depend the time range for like when I can get the car tuned, so it is ready to get the break-in and everything. So yeah, we'll see that. Oh, I'm stuck on the tire now. Ugh. Come on, man. Don't do me like that. Oop. Up. All right, let's figure out where our little nut fell. I would assume around here the way it sounded, but I might be wrong. Really sounded like something like this or that. So I'm just trying to figure out where that nut went. And it's not super comfy over here, but hey, I'm gonna find it. Well, I don't know where it is. Might have to drop the car one more time and try to figure that out. Haven't checked actually if it hit the ground. It could have. But I really don't see it on the ground. I was like, you know, maybe it fell actually to the ground and I haven't heard the final impact, but I think I was right and it didn't. So just trying to figure out where it is right now. I'm gonna start pre-assembling that. That one here is like so easy to assemble, it's crazy. So easy, yet I cannot close that. Okay, there we go. That makes more sense. All right, well, you know how it is, eh? Got to lose a nut to, in the end, try to figure out where it is, because you lose it in the engine bay. So that's a huge classic moment there. And I have no clue where it is. We're gonna find out. Let's get out again. Woo! Because those are special nuts, by the way, for the V-bend. That's why I'm not even trying to find something else. They are made with a metal lock in it that will allow me to actually to actually like it's locking itself, and because the lock is a metallic, like it's in metal, it won't melt because of the exhaust, so that's pretty cool. All right, let's go and try to find it again from the top. So I lost it right in front of the turbo, well, towards the engine, so we're gonna try to figure that out. Thank you so much to everyone who's here today. Appreciate your company. We're just a few steps away from getting that thing reassembled, but I failed. Drop something right here. Oh, it could be on top of the water pump. No, it's not. Shit. That would have been so easy. That one there. That one here. Dual side. All right, so what I'm doing right now is looking. So I was to put all that together and dropped it right there, so it fell somewhere in one of the worst spot possible. Like literally one of the worst possible spot for it to go. I felt like I had a good access to with my hand, so kind of curious to know if it is really there or if it dropped somewhere else. Because right now I can't tell where it could have stayed. I'm losing my glasses now. Let's go check from the other side. Try to have a different point of view on it. There, is it there? No. Chances are that it is actually on the ground, because I just can't figure out where it could have went. That's like right next to the engine and everything. There's no way. Hey, let's double check our brake system since we played with that lately. Everything seems good. Dry, dry. Dry, 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 dry. A little something. We're gonna have to keep that. We're gonna need to keep a look on that. But that might be some old stuff. Not to worry, there was barely anything, but yeah. Okay, and from there, it fell to the ground. It should be around there. Oh my God. Guys, what's going on today? Lack of coffee, I think, is the most accurate answer. I know there's a cheeky spot where it can fall, but I don't see it there. Are we going to be forced to remove the pipe and take a look? Well, 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 that's not going as planned. Let's move it up one more time. Let's give it a go. I do believe I can find something that I lost without removing everything, right? We're good to go. We got this. Front cam. Man, that's putting me so far behind. Like, everything should be already reassembled by now. And now we're into the stream, and we're not even close. I thought it would be a 2-hour stream today, not gonna lie. I'm gonna double check in the little water bottle and all. I'm gonna bring the big light because a cell phone has a limitation, I think. Click, click, boom. Oh. Big light. Double checking the ground. I don't see anything looking like what I would expect. Nothing in the wheel. Let's double check this. Well, no, because it didn't drop that side of the car, but that side. Huh. Hello there. What are you? Engine oil. From where? Where did you get splashed with engine oil, sir? That's weird. There is some there too, huh? Interesting that. All right, that's not what we're looking for right now though, so let's focus. Let's keep focus. So brake stuff, not on the sway bar, not over here, not over there, not on top here. I don't hear anything in the brakes, but like I said, it shouldn't be there. Are you having fun today, guys? Because on my side, it's getting a little bit rough on the mantle. Like, I do believe we're gonna get it, but it will need to start working on the good side of the thing now, because I feel like I'm losing a lot of time. Oh, no. False impression. All right, that's messed up. How can I lose something that easily? That's crazy. Well, I mean, I'm really good at losing things, but now that is kind of crazy, not gonna lie. I was expecting maybe it's set on a manifold or something. Oh, behind there, that will be messed up. No. No, nothing here. Nothing there. Because the crazy part is it could be in a really bad spot, so I have to find it. All right, we're gonna remove, let's release that. We're gonna remove the downpipe one more time. At this point, it's not taking way much longer, and if it allows me to find it right away, it's a win. Up. Not my ideal scenario so far for the afternoon, but hey, we're gonna make it work. We've seen worse than that with that car, right? I do remember welding the same freaking part of the exhaust like so many times. All right, just because my brain was telling me, hey, double check under the only thing that could cover it, but it's not there, so we're good now. Sometimes you have those kind of days where nothing's really going straightforward, and we are in one of these. Honestly, if everything works great today, though, there's a chance I'm just going on and bring the car outside and, like I said, test drive, but on top of that, a wash. Cleaning that car up for once. Dual side. There we go. So we're gonna be removing that just in case we find it right away. If so, it's gonna show a classic one, which is don't try to avoid something a little bit longer, because you're gonna spend just as much time getting it to work if you're gonna spend more time trying to go around something that takes a little bit of time than actually going straight for it. So, and that's how I feel it is right now, so we're gonna do it. Well, I dropped the second one too, that's great. Maybe that one's gonna tell me where the other one went. That one I can see it already. Hup. Let's put the downpipe there. Boom. What are you bad at? Losing stuff? Yeah, I'm great at it. I'm the best in the genre, I think. That's my national sport. That's one. Now we still need to find the next one. It's not in the headers like I suspected. If I had to say it's somewhere, it will be right here. But it doesn't seem to be there, which annoys me a lot because that's really the one spot I have in mind. Except if it got stuck in a crazy spot. I don't know where it can be. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm really bad at it too, don't worry. You're not alone. I usually try to avoid removing everything and then I'm like, yeah, that was stupid. I should have went straight for it. But again, right now I'm not getting the actual result I'm expecting, which was to actually find it right away. Wait, is it there? No, it's not. It really sucks because I have no clue. I heard like just a little tonk, but it didn't went far down, like all the way down. It went quite far, but not all the way, I feel like. And the fact it's not on the ground shows it. That's true, I wanted to put more clearance also on that pipe for the actual, yeah, right there. I've been marking that, so I wanted to smash that a little bit, which we may end up doing. Sam, yo! Because time zone, that's fair. No big deal, sir. How you doing? How we doing today? Hope you're doing better than me, because on my side, I'm just a freaking mess at working on the car. Like, I'm trying. And I have some really good will right now, but somehow everything is messing around with me. I think it's what we call a skill issue. I literally have no clue where that one went, not gonna lie. I'm out of idea at this point. That's a rock in my fender. Rocks does not belong there. I have no clue where that thing went. What are we doing, guys? Because right now I'm starting to lose my patience. I'm gonna go take a sip of water. Yeah, the thing is, we're in the last 20%, and I do agree with that saying. That's 100% true. But right now, the only reason we're not already starting the car is because I dropped a nut in the engine bay and I can't find it. And without it, I can't finish reassembling the exhaust. And I don't know where it is, so now I'm like, isn't that supposed to be somewhere else, you know? Need to double check one thing here. I think my oil return on the turbo is slightly leaking on one side of it. So we might go ahead and try to figure something out for it. Like at this point, I really feel like it should be on the ground. If I can't find it around the turbo, should be straight on the ground. The only other way to find it will be to shake the car maybe, which seems a little bit odd. Have a look over there, wasn't there. Here, cannot be there. Except like freaking. And it cannot be on the top of the intake because I saw it drop further down, but I don't know how far down, and that's the big deal there. Okay, I'm gonna go with a magnet at this point and just try to get it out of the lock maybe. But like if I don't see it, I don't know where I could put the magnet for it to be grabbed, but we never know, I guess. The girlfriend just came back. Oh, I know where it could have been. And that will be bad. Could it be? No, it could. I was here and it dropped there. So honestly, it should be around here. And if I'm staying too logical, that's how I will never find it, I guess. I would say, could it have went inside the radiator shroud? But chances are, I would say, very low to totally impossible. I'm so lost, like so lost. So I have that one here, that one is the one going there. Then we have that other one. I'm gonna go from underneath again, I don't know. That's crazy. We're gonna lose everyone because of that, because that's freaking boring. Wee, woo. Dual front. Dual front. Oh, we go. Man. I have no clue at this point. I think I'm gonna roll all across the garage and try to see if I don't find it somewhere on the ground because it rolled further down. No, well, like I was saying, it's because it's a special bolt for the V-bend, so I don't really have another one like that. I could probably find something, but they have a special lock on them, and it's on the front of the engine where, you know, there's a lot of rotating parts, so even if I want to forget about it, it's scary to tell yourself, hey, you have a bolt laying somewhere that could hit something it's not meant to do, or to hit, or to do crazy stuff with, you know. All right, fully raised. Give me my light bar. And here we go. Imagine I find it right away under the car now. I will be so pissed. Shouldn't be on that side. Shouldn't be able to reach the exhaust either. Just gonna roll around. They see me roll and they hating. Oi. Nothing from that angle either. All right. Well. Seems like it's time to double check everything here. Again and again. Ugh. Because I hear it hit metal and it felt like it stayed on a flat surface of metal. But man, at this point, I'm really starting to think that we're gonna do exactly what she said, and I'm just gonna order a new bolt. Man, I'm looking on the passenger side. What am I even doing there? On the shroud, I don't see it. See it there, don't see it here, don't see it there. Don't see it here. Or there. Oh wait, I know where it is. Is it? No. I thought inside the casting there it could have been a real good spot. But it isn't. There's a bunch of spot on the side of the engine that could be deep enough for that. So let's double check all of these. As long as it's not around my main pulley or other accessories like rotating accessories, I'm kind of okay with forgetting about it. Even if part of me is telling myself it feels wrong, there could be worse. It's not on the manifold. there or there. No. Got it! Oh my God, it was on the cross member in a weird spot. There you go. Easy, first try, not even a hard time. It was so freaking easy. Whew. All right, let's reinstall that. Scene one, take two, action. Feels way better now that I know it's not laying around. Honestly, I would have just lost it on the street. It was under the oil pan, so it wasn't a danger. But now I don't have to replace it with something a little weird, so we're good with that. And as I said, we're gonna take just a few seconds. Realize that I was about to install that without smashing it a little bit to clear the actual starter motor a little bit more. So we're gonna give it a go. The idea is not really to damage it too much, but just to hey, let's go. Are you working today, Mr. Pound? No. Feels like you're always doing 6 days a week. So what you missed during the lurk is me failing hard by dropping that in the engine bay and actually spending half an hour looking for it, like literally half an hour. 8 hours OT, well, I mean, that's some good money at least. If you're being paid for OT, I hope so. I think you do. I think we had a chat about it. All right, that one, we're gonna put it exactly at the same place as the other one, so we don't have to look for it. Right here. Yep, fun. Always fun. But hey, we just found it, so I mean, the little relief there was worth, I guess. Little thrill, you know, losing so much time, but not losing our cool, almost. Bam, 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 smashing that piece of pipe right there. So the idea is that our starter motor is like 2 millimeters away. It's really too close here. So I'm just gonna dent it a little bit so we can have a bit more clearance. Shouldn't be too hard to do. And I'm gonna avoid putting the V-bend on the table so that way we're not going to smash the side of the V-bend. So right like this, plenty of space to smash it. So I'm gonna put my ear protection and go into loud noise. We're good, we're good. Focus. Focus, voice. All right, there we go. So just a little flat spot there. A lovely little flat spot that will clear just a touch more without changing anything on it. So there we go. Ready to get installed, not longer than that, just a little flat spot. Might seem cruel, it's worth it. Dual side. There we go. I just removed a bunch of frost from the milled steel pipe because of all the humidity and all. Here we go. Let's do it properly this time, please. Up, up. Just one, just like that. First try. Awesome. Now that being said, we release it. We go with that. Switch the side. Just like that. we remove enough loose so we can line it up. Make sure everything's doing fine. Just like that. Let's start that one too. There we go. And now it is tight. So that one is our reference point. There we go. Now with that, we're going under the car. We're gonna attach the next one. And then it's gonna start looking pretty much good. Then it's gonna be strut bar at the top, and finally filling up the oil, filling up the coolant, and getting ready for that, baby boo. Front cam. That's a bit better. Oh my God. That's a little bit better. Let's see if my girlfriend wrote to me. Nope, she didn't. She knew I was going to be in the garage. Plan is finishing the Datsun, test drive, lawnmower, washing the dog. Midnight is like needs to get bath right now. He's losing so much hair. It's a 280 ZX. So it's the first ZX. It's just after the first generation, basically. And yeah, they are pretty freaking cool. Most of the people prefer the Z instead of the ZX. Biggest reason being that one has a pointy nose, where it's more of a flat nose on the 240Z and the 280Z and those kind of car. But yeah, that one I happened to get a really good deal out of it 10 years ago. Now they pretty much tripled in value, and yeah, I just really love that that car. The platform is pretty cool, and there's a lot more mods available nowadays than back in the days, so that's cool. Dual side. There we go. So here we are ready to kill the cam. Were you afraid? I was not even afraid at all. Easy. Let's do the auto exposure. Up. So right here, what we're gonna do now is just line them up. Like that. Oh yeah, we got so much more clearance. That just did the job. I almost have a full finger when it was almost touching before. So that's actually a really good news. We're winning, son. So let's do that. Let's start it. And then spin it and finish it. There we go. That one is in place, perfect. And now we're going back on top, because yes, that was the only thing we need to do under the car. We're going back on top. We're going to attach the rest, like finalize everything, and we're ready to actually get it in a good shape for a startup. So let's go. Front cam. Front cam. Oh, there we go. Whoa. Almost there. Also, I need, oh wait, no, there's one more thing we need to do under the car. And for that, I need to grab the plug that dropped into my coolant here. And I don't know with what I can go to grab it because it's aluminum, so it is not really it's not something I can stick a magnet into, so that ain't cool. So yeah, we're gonna check that. Can I go with a plier in it? Plier doesn't clear. I need those little jaw you can use to grab stuff, but I don't have those. So let me check how we're gonna do it. Oh, I know how. We're going to transfer some of the coolant in another container, maybe. We have that one here. Can always use that. The ionized water, that's gonna be to fill it up, to top it up if needed. It's gonna be a tough one. Maybe with a funnel, but I don't have a clean funnel. Yeah, I do actually. We have that one. And that one should be good enough to eliminate the potential drop of the plug. There we go. Just gonna wash it quickly. Just to prevent some useless contamination of our cooling system. Okay, please. That's not exactly the idea there, sir, because I just need to I won't be able to do what I want to do. Nope. Oh my god, that was flush. Well, we have that. That's already removed. That's good. Welcome everybody joining to that messy stream right now. How can I do that? Because I cannot fill it up because my plug is in there. Because my plug is in there, nothing will work the way I intended to work. So, I know how I can maybe manage to do it. How did I? No, there's too much liquid. Why is there no copper washer or anything on it I can stick the magnet to? It sucks. Let me double check that I really cannot. Oh, cause it's a. I see why. If I have two bar like that, do you think I can get it? Maybe a really long screwdriver could make it happen. Let's try that. Fun. I'm telling you, today is something else on those kind of stupid challenge. I'm gonna make sure it's actually quite clean, just because, again, no need to freaking contaminate the coolant. Because yes, we're reusing the same coolant, because at this point there's no actual point in not doing so. Come on. Come on. There's too much coolant now, so I can't see what I'm doing. And there's no way I can grab it and bring it up here and there's no way I can fit my hand in that and be able to remove it afterward. That sounds like a bad idea. I'm actually out of idea for that one. Holy crap. Okay, I do potentially have empty, yeah, have an empty one of deionized water. We're gonna use that to hopefully remove most of the liquid. That could help. Like a pro. Boom. Okay, one more and I could be good. So my deionized water there, I don't want to touch it, but if I could have one more of those, which doesn't seem to be the case. Shoot. Anything in here? Yeah, no, I used it to fill with some dirty oil. Nothing behind there. Well, I mean, at this point, yeah, we're not fitting all that. Okay, I can see it right now. Why are you not moving anymore, sir? Before doing a crazy mess here, let's remove that. Hey, we're having fun. That's pre-mixed now. Well, always has been. What we're gonna do is this. Put it like that. Go with the screwdriver and bring it towards us. And then with a plier, we're gonna grab it. That sounds like a wonderful plan that I believe can work. Just like that. All that because in the first place, I failed. We got it! We got it! Easy, not even hard, didn't struggle at all. 21 mil on its way to make it happen and screw that in place. 21, yep. Dual side. Boom, that's where we're going, right there. Up. Right through here. We put the plug back. There we go. I think we're pretty much good with that. There we go. Boom! One swab, welcome in! Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Front cam. There we go. We are finally ready to drop the car, install the strut bar, and call it ready to get oil and coolant and be ready to be started. Urgh. Let's go. After losing so much time on it. How you doing, 112? How's the 280ZX doing? Well, one of the three you have, if I remember correctly. today we start the car, bleed the coolant, hope for the best, and hopefully all our oil leak are gonna be a problem of the past. That's really what we're hoping for right now. Because if it's the case, we're gonna be so freaking happy. Awesome. Dual side. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. So let's finish with the downpipe, install the strut bar, and then we should be good to call it ready to drive. That was a Tim Allen Aurora in the home improvement. Nothing good ever happened after it, just saying, oh my God. Don't say that. To get groceries about 40 miles, it's amazing. The best ZX I've ever had. Oh, you don't have the other two ZX no more? That's crazy, but that's the best one you had so far. That's so cool, man. That's so freaking cool. GG. All right, that's in place. And now with that all in key, wastegate. Well, if it's the best you had so far, that means a lot, man. That's so freaking cool. There we go. That is not going anywhere. Awesome. So all the turbo setup is back in place. O2 sensors time. Up. Actually, let me twist it the other way around first. And then we go in. .22 mil on its way. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, the 2JZ probably looks pretty good in there, even though it's a Toyota engine not designed for it. I do believe that engine bay can pretty much fit whatever you want, honestly. It's that crazy. 22 mil, I said, let's grab it. O2 sensor. Done. There we go. Awesome. Let's go. That's so cool. Heck yeah. I hope. Wait. I love that. Car content on Twitch. I'm so freaking in. Let me make sure I'm following you. Basic one on Amazon. You're gonna be like doing so many crazy shit with it. Don't even bother. There you go. Here, take my follow, sir. So the tripod I'm using is a basic Amazon one, I think. And yeah, it's nothing too fancy. Honestly, focus on the cam, focus on the mic. The mic is your most important thing, to be honest. It's definitely your most important thing to get. Because like, if you have a crappy sound, people won't stay, I can tell you that. And it's logical, like you're on Twitch because you don't want to watch like YouTube content that you have to stay focused on all the time. So most of the time you're lurking with maybe a bit of background noise or something, and it's from there that people are gonna decide if they enjoy it. If the background noise they put when they work or whatever, which I'm doing a lot, if the sound is like shitty, I won't stay. I will go away for sure. Not because I don't enjoy the streamer, just because, man, I can be asked to stay around if I'm not enjoying what I have in my ears. Bit of water for myself. And it's all about balancing all that. What I mean by that is that I knew I will do a lot of content in the garage, so what I did is actually go ahead and buy a really nice set of lava mic, the Rode Podcast one. But if someone was to do only like from time to time a segment, a short segment in the outside of their streaming setup or whatever, then it's not worth buying something that crazy, you know? So it's all about your usage of it and all. Like I'm thinking about Mr. Pound, who was in here just a little ago. This week I recommend to him to buy some actual mic for when he's going outside, because he's streaming some gaming, but all the funds for the stream are going towards a rescue foundation for the dogs. And because of that, I was like, well, you should grab something that you can move around, because he was using the audio from the phone, but whenever he left the phone in a place so we can watch the dogs, we were getting not a really good audio at all. So I told him, hey, you could try that, see how it works. And from there, sorry, I'm focusing on that. I have one fixed there. But yeah, like if he has like a $25 lava mic that's actually working good enough for that moment he's outside, that's pretty cool, you know? Like he doesn't need really much more than that, because it's not his main part, the main part of the stream. But again, that being said, if he's doing more than that, maybe he will want to grab something a bit nicer, who knows? All right, why is it not going back in its spot is the question we are all asking. We're gonna try to find out. Maybe I'm gonna need to twist the steering wheel a little bit so it can sit in its place. Or I'm gonna need to go like this. Not like that, it will be impossible for me to push it back in its spot. That's not bad. Okay, let's start one there. Then let's grab the rubber hammer. Hey, of course you need, but I know how fun it is to stream some gaming, and sometimes you're just like, yeah, fuck that, I don't want to work on the car. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Let's start all of them. There. Up. Can you believe we're about to maybe get a Datsun that's actually fully functional with brakes and everything? Nothing sure yet, but it's looking like it. Okay, that won't go anywhere for now. Now let's try to get that one in place. The top plate and everything in place will be good. These ones I might go without the power tool, just with the ratchet, because I want to make sure I'm not stripping anything in the process. Because I'm not in the same spot I was before. All right, let me twist the steering wheel. I'm pretty sure it has to do with that. And to do so, we're gonna go ahead, put back the power in it. Just so I have the power steering active. Up. There we go. I saw it move. That seems more like it. That one here, I'm not sure, but the other one definitely just moved, which is a good thing. So let's take the ratchet back. That one is bang on in the same spot. Oh, and that one doesn't want to stay. Oh, all right. I see how it is. It's messing around a little bit. There we go. I think I got it. Man, that has to bring so much strength to this, to like all the structure of the car. It's crazy. Okay, that one is twisting through here. Can I reach it there? I can technically, yes, reach it. 13 mil. The old power plant, the original one, no clue, because it was already swapped when I bought it, but it was with a V8 carbureted engine that was pretty bad. It wasn't in a good shape. We're gonna raise the car a little bit. So I got rid of it because it was really pathetic. And so because of that, now we are with a V8 turbo. But yeah, the original power plant, the car got swapped, I think, in the first 5 years of its existence, from what I've learned about it. We're gonna need a ratchet for there too. Some things feels a little off right now, so I might be loosening the other side. I feel like I'm not going low enough here compared to what I used to actually achieve here. Okay, that one could be started. If that one is, maybe I'm gonna be able to.
Hello there.
Yo, who's there? Dadu, what up, man? Happy Saturday, sir. There we go. There we go. I just saw it go to its place. Oh, tell me I didn't do that. Just stripped it. No, I think it was just spinning freely. Did I? I hope so. But it did went to a new spot for sure there. That. Let me try with the other nut to make sure. You're right on time, Dadu, for a potential start of the car. not a potential. We are starting the car. We need to fill it with oil, then with coolant, and we're ready to start it basically. There we go. Awesome. So it wasn't stripped. Awesome. That. Let's fix that one there. Yay, fun noise for sure. That one is the strangest bolt. There we go. That being done, what I'm gonna do now is actually release all of them to prevent any tension from being built in the first place. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm gonna be dropping the car back down, so everything's a little loose. And basically what you want to avoid is to do some, like add some pressure on one side specifically or something, because you could crack your chuck tower or something over time due to the stress factor of it. Now that I've done that, I'm gonna turn on the power steering again. There we go. Just gonna make it move a little bit so the tires sits to the right spot, and from there we should be good to actually go ahead and just put it in place. Here on that side I'm pretty much bang on in the same position I was before, which is good. It is spinning on itself. So I'm gonna need to go down there with something to hold it. Let's grab you, and you to get that done. Is there a world where I can successfully get it in place? I think so. It's just that I don't have a lot of accessibility. Complicated it is. Come on. Sorry guys, I know you're not seeing a lot of things. At least you're not seeing my crappy face right now when I'm doing that. Come on. This is not working. I'm right there. Bruh. Maybe it's not freaking... Oh, that's because I have the wrong socket on. Lol. What are you up to today, Daru? Anything crazy, anything special? There we go, that's gonna be better. Hey. There we go. Got it. First shot, that one, nice. Whoa, that was close to my face. There we go. That was real close to my face. Yeah, it's a nice weather for sure for that. I do agree with you, sir. Okay, let's go here. Those are spinning. I think pretty much all of them are. So what we're gonna do is this. That. There we go. Up. Come on. We can make it happen. Oi. Oh, almost there. Can I maybe? No, I don't think I will be able to finish it like that. That one maybe? It's definitely going. No, it's not anymore. All right. Okay, come on, you can do it. Okay, those ones I'll need to raise the car a little bit for again. Just to clear a little bit the wheel arch, because man, is it impossible to go work in there. There we go. And now last one. There. There we go. Awesome. 300,000 kilometers on your car. That's W, man. Oh my God, that's a lot. And you're racing that car. I love it. And that proves why, that's the proof why Honda is actually a decent brand. Holy crap, I love that. I wouldn't do that with a Kia, just saying. At least not an old one like your Civic. All right, we have the oil cap, we have the water cap on. Everything's in place. Are we ready to fill with oil and get some rumble? I think yes. The only valid answer is yes. So, oil cap coming off. And in we are for 6 quarts of fresh braking oil. If I can actually get it out. Ow. Fair enough. So we are on the first oil change of the Datsun, which is freaking exciting, honestly. So far, everything went well. Color of the oil when we drain it was a little bit awful, but in the end, we realized it was all normal stuff. So here we go with first 5 quarts. And yes, I'm measuring with quarts just because basically that oil pan in there is it is like an aftermarket one, and it is working with quarts, the capacity of it. So we're just gonna make sure we are filling the appropriate amount in there, just because, you know, we kind of care on not starving on oil or putting too much. Yep, still on break-in oil for now. Basically, I can't really say that I've done an actual break-in of the engine because we haven't worked with it on the street or anything. And technically, it's like up to 1,500 kilometers that I have to do that. So it's kind of rough to say, hey, yes, it's done. But the only reason I basically dropped the oil the first time is because there was assembly lube in it, yes, but also I think I contaminated it with some actual coolant in the system, because when we removed 3 weeks ago, the water pump where it was going, like where basically once the water pump is removed, the inlet and outlet on the block, they still have a bit of coolant dripping out, and with the timing cover out, I feel like it dropped straight into the timing case there and actually went in the oil pan. So I didn't take a chance and decided to do a full oil change. The oil was an awful color, but after a few it looked like a differential oil, to give you an idea. But after a few research, it's all normal. Assembly lube does that to the oil and all once it boils and everything. So everything was technically normal, even though it was looking awful. And now we're going on the break-in oil for hopefully the next 1,500 kilometers on it. After that, we are good to go to the dyno. So the timeline right now will be, hey, we don't have any more oil leak on the car. That's awesome. From there, I will contact our tuner. Then we do the road tune as we do the break-in of the engine all at once. Then I drive all the 1,500 kilometers I'm meant to drive with different stress tests on it, including not always being on the highway at like 115 kilometers an hour. So, you know. Yep, it is hard. I do agree with that. It is really, really hard sometimes to get some free, lovely time for ourselves. But yeah, so needs to grind a bit anyway. Yeah, exactly. There was a bit of metal flake also in my oil, really small shims, but that's also normal because basically all your piston ring and everything just start themselves properly. And so yeah, that's like the big thing. Okay, so on the right it should be the quartz, right? 5. Where is it? Just looking for the line. So right there, the quartz on that side, okay. I'm gonna say it's not too much of a big deal, but I would love to see exactly where it is. So we have 5 and we go for a 6 one. Up. There we go. That's 6 quart of oil in the engine. Let's check the gauge. But the thing is, and that's one thing I've already mentioned, I don't trust that gauge like my baguette. the oil dipstick that much, mostly because I haven't double checked where it stands in that oil pan and everything. So basically the full here actually is technically further down. I think I should make a shim for it, so that way we are actually in the right spot. So yeah, I have oil going up or like higher than that, but like just about a centimeter higher, and that was exactly the same thing at the first start, because now we know we have 6 quarts of oil in it, which is also a good way to know. Like, I mean, if you have a 6 quarts oil pan, well, that means you should be putting 6 quarts pretty much in it, and you have a bit of a margin, like it can be a little higher, a little lower. That's no big deal. But you don't want like to be a quart away from your actual perfect spot. There we go, boom. That's some oil, and now time to go for radiator. So what we're gonna do now is install our lovely little setup for the radiator and make sure we're ready to fire up the car and get it in place for the bleeding. We're gonna bleed the coolant system one more time, 'cause that's all we know. Up. There we go. Now let's start pouring some coolant in it. Heck yeah. We're not leaking on the ground. That's cool. That means the plug is good. Now we're gonna make a mess on the engine bay, as usual. Exactly what I was saying. Still no leak under the car. Nope, we're good. Hell yeah, baby. There it goes. Gonna be putting that here too. First before the little one, because it's easier to work with the little one when the car is started. Yep, I did that once. I also did that once, man. It's the worst feeling in the world. And it wasn't on my car. It was on someone else's car. And as we were doing the oil change, they asked me, oh, can you also check that while the oil is draining? And we started chatting about something else, take a look at 2-3 things on the truck. And then when we were like, okay, cool, let's put the oil back and end of the night for now. We went on, put it in, and I forgot. At least he got 2 5-gallon, and the car only needed 1. So it wasn't too bad, but like, man, you feel cheap for dropping $40 worth of oil right on the ground. It sucks so much. He was feeling bad for my garage floor. I was like, man, that floor has seen some shit. Like, that's not the idea. Like, I feel bad because I just wasted $40 of your money And when he asked me, okay, how much I owe you for the oil change, I was like, dude, I dropped $40 worth of oil on the ground. You owe me nothing. Stargate, what up? I work at a dealership. I spill a few liters on the ground once in a while. Thankfully, floor dry is plentiful. Yeah, that's freaking awesome, man. That's fair. Like, I can see how in a dealership you're having so much stuff to do that you're forgetting about that. But when you're like me and working on one car at a time in the garage, like, there's no excuses. I just feel dumb. I felt really, really dumb. Drink my Gatorade, sir. We should be really close now. That one shouldn't go back in all. That one should stop pretty soon. Yep, that's true. Done that too. Did the oil change on a few cars that with automatic transmission, and man, that's awful. And is it going to drink it entirely? Should be close to be done. Yeah, because people sucks at doing that, right? There we go. And the rest is going to be deionized water. Let's give it a little massage. It's usually help in priming your system. Already removing some air here and there. All right, seems pretty good that. We got oil filter, no leak so far, belt is on, everything's there. I think we're ready to start it. Not our first rodeo at this point. It's almost ASMR, fair enough, fair enough. Not our first rodeo. Are we ready, guys? I think it's gonna be time. So where are we putting the cam? Like this? That seems like a pretty decent spot. I'm gonna open the garage door. Gonna maybe wash my hand and make sure I'm not too dirty for going inside it. And that's my cam to the ground. That's not good on a brand new cam, guys. It actually broke a cover. Where is it? At least it's still working, but where's the cover of the cam? Wait, what? There's a white plastic that broke. Oh, it's right there. It's in the car. That's cool. All right, the light setup seems to be broken now. Front cam. For real? Well, sorry for that. Okay, let me double check that. Oh, okay, it's working now. Perfect. The touch for that is working, fixed. I have no clue why, but we're gonna expand that. If it's trying to fly everywhere, it's not really cool. Dual side. All right, we're good here, we're good there, cool. So we're gonna be watching this, we're gonna be starting the car. First of all, what I'm gonna do, actually, let me bring you with me in the car, because we're gonna do one more thing. Oh yeah, let's edge a little bit. That was a happy guy there. So what I'm gonna do first, we're gonna connect the laptop to it. And the reason for that is simple. I want to remove the fuel pump and ignition so that we can crank the car and actually get it to a point where we get oil pressure again, because we have emptied quite a bunch of oil out of it, especially on the oil cooler side. Just an oil change, I wouldn't mind. But right now, it's also just like the fact that we had to remove a few other things that makes me wanna play it safe. So let's do that. Computer's probably out of battery by now. I'm hitting the cam so many times. Right on time, Triax, right on time for that. Let's connect it there. Up, our computer is now charging. We're gonna go ahead, sit in a le car. Hopla. Gonna do that. Gonna do this. Connect the ECU to it. Open the computer. What I'm gonna do right now is just basically disconnect the fuel pump, injectors, crank the car until I see on my gauge here or on the laptop or both, ideally both, some oil pressure, knowing that the sensor for the ECU, which is the one I will see through the laptop, is at the back of the engine and that one is at the front. That one will get oil pressure before that one, but it should be just a few seconds apart. Let me also turn on my chat on the phone. Well, computer is opening. It's slow today. What the heck? Chat here. Here we go. Please don't put my own voice there. That. Oh. There we go. Password acquired. Haltech NSP. So I don't know if I can put it in a way that you can see. Like that. You won't be able to read, but at least you see a little bit what I'm doing. And the computer closed because there's not enough battery in it. I'm telling you guys, today everything is messing with me. We're gonna give it 5 minutes. Yeah, danger to manifold stuff right there, actually. What do you want to talk about, guys? Do we have a horn? No, we don't have a horn, so it doesn't matter what that touch. That's probably the ground, and that's probably the... Oh, that's not even connected, so we don't care. The hub is not connected. Oh, that's about an hour more, like longer than I was expecting the stream to be today. Which is all good. I mean, it's just that some part of it wasn't like really efficient. But otherwise, we're doing good. That car's about to get ready. 160,000 kilometers, I think, if I remember correctly. I will need to check in the dash, actually. Let me check. Because as far as I know, it's the original one. And on the paper and everything, it was quite accurate. 188,000 kilometers. But those Datsun had the reputation to actually rust a little bit fast if you look too much at them. So, like, honestly, it's really not a perfect body I have. It's most definitely not the most prime example of it, but yeah, exactly. Every old Japanese car are pretty much the same. So that one was just enough in shape for me to work on it, like for the project to be interesting. But at the same time, you know, it's like if I had like a perfect one with the original engine and everything, I would have probably never done such a project. Of course. There we go. Now you should be connected, sir. Okay, let's start the software again. Okay, now it sees the ECU. Please don't shut down again, computer. Oh dear God, just read an article on CBC about how Ontario has renamed transit cops to provincial offense officer. Wait, what? Poo, oh my God. Oh, they're shocked. That's weird, who would have believed that? Disable injectors. And yeah, I mean, as long as it's not doing injector stuff, we're good. Let's close that. What are those? What up, Hawk? How you doing? All right, we have one issue now. Somehow the gauges are not turning on anymore. What the actual fuck? We've never worked on the car since. We're gonna go for the oil pressure for now. We're gonna give it a few minutes after that. Oh, the gauges just turned on. Okay. Let's double check our oil pressure. Fuel pressure, I mean. Yeah. Come on. Give me oil. I've seen it. Slightly starting. Why did I lose everything? It's always stressful that. Oil starting to build here. Gonna give it a few more seconds. How you doing, Hawk? Just on a break? No. By the poors. Oh my God, that's insane. Hey, thank you so much for coming by. Hope your day's going great. Come on, race. I'm starting to see some oil pressure. Oh man, it's stressful not seeing pressure much more than that. But it's because right now it's refueling, like it's basically filling up all the oil cooler and everything, and that's why it's done the same thing on the first shot. Yep, there we go. There we go. 10, 12, 15, 18, 20, 28, 30, 40. We're good. We have oil pressure now. Awesome. All right, so we can re-enable the injectors now. And we have gauges, we have everything, all that is there. We are going for turning on the car, and we're gonna wait until the thermostat's opening up. Keep an eye on the coolant and make sure everything seems good. 3, 2, 1. Are you ready, guys? There you go. It's gonna die again, and then it's gonna work. Oi! I don't remember giving you the authorization of dying. Wait, I'm gonna reposition that in the meantime. Give me a second. Up. Front cam. Man, that's gonna be a little bit scary. Wait for it. Pro streamer. I messed up the cable and I don't want to disconnect the actual laptop, so there we go. Dual side. All right, let me check under the car. Nothing to worry about. Everything seems good here too. Here we go for another round. Come on. Beautiful oil pressure. We have one check engine. We're gonna go check what it is. It's the Traeger reference that's back. What the heck? I'm gonna erase it for now. Gonna hold the throttle slightly down. Fuel pressure is a little low. Stabilize at 1400. 1500, that's pretty good. Sorry, I don't have the chat with me. I'm looking at all the stats. All right, so far so good. AFR is pretty good, a little bit rich, no, a little bit lean. Pushing the RPM a little bit higher. water temp starting to go up. I'm gonna try to let it idle. Come on, come on, come on, pick up. Yeah, you got this. No! You're gonna die. Can I? Come on, you got this. He's too low. We still have a bubble coming out, but at least we don't have a lack of liquid, so we're good. Okay, not in sensor. What I'm looking for is idle, 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 idle. Let me search for it. Or trigger system. What up, Kratos? How you doing, sir? Throttle, idle control. Looking better. Where is my page up on that? There it is. Definitely idling better. All right, let's go check under the hood. Reinstalling? Why are you reinstalling? There's such a noisy metallic sound that I don't like. Everything looks good so far. Let me check under the car. We're not leaking. Oh, are we? No, we're not. Let me clutch and see if that's the clutch noise. Nope. I feel like I'm not pushing enough fuel in it. We're at 190. The fan started, that's good. $192, $194. Gotta keep it like that for a little. Yo, that's weird. Shit happens, I guess. on idle, it goes really lean. We went back to 185 Fahrenheit on coolant, which is excellent. Well, there we go. I don't see any more bubble out of the system or anything. I think we're pretty much good, guys. And it goes back to idle way better now. Well, that's a system that's bleeded and all now. Vroom vroom action. Whew, that engine is getting really hot. It's actually impressive how hot it gets. I love the fact that it burnt all the actual rust out of the downpipe here. So we have a bunch of rust on that one right there, and it burnt it all. You just see a few little dots there. That's pretty cool. Otherwise, everything seems to have stayed together pretty nicely. Less smoky than the first time, so we're good. We're doing actually pretty good there. So what next? What next? Well, we're gonna be removing the actual coolant there. And then after that, we're gonna go on, put that into the overflow bottle right here. So we're gonna take a look at this one here, see how it is doing. Hup. That one is always a little bit of a pain to open up. There we go. I should put maybe just a tiny bit of lube on the thread. Is that one fully empty? Pretty much empty. So we're gonna go ahead, fill that up. So what we're doing is this, then that, then this. About halfway up is the good way to do it. There we go. Just a little leftover. I'm surprised we didn't have to add some more, but the engine isn't fully empty either, so that kind of makes sense at the same time. So we good. Air temp is in there. We didn't forget to plug anything back, right? Nope, everything's great. There we go, there we go. So we're gonna be able to, that's really hot. That's goddamn hot. Do you realize, guys, that might be the moment where the Datsun is almost ready for getting tuned. I really feel like I was running too lean, which I don't like, and I wonder if the noise I'm hearing in the engine isn't a cylinder that's a little bit too lean in fuel. I hope not, but it could be, which will suck a lot. So that's why I'm gonna do just a little test drive today, most likely, but I won't be going far and I won't be driving the car much more. First thing first, I think we're gonna go underneath the car and take a look if it seems like we have solved our issues with the actual oil leaking problem that we had. If so, that's gonna be awesome. So let's do that first. Front cam. So what I'm gonna do is do that. Release that there. Can close the door now. And we're gonna also make sure the computer is okay. Up. Up. This card, I haven't changed anything in it. I'll leave the computers on the side here. Since it's gonna be charging a little bit. There we go. So let's raise the car, take a look if we have oil. Honestly, last time just doing what we did there would mean a bunch of oil will have accumulated on the oil pan. If we don't have that, it's already a huge win. So we're gonna double check that. Oil pressure was good and really stable, which is great. A nice healthy 60 psi of oil pressure at 1500 RPM. There we go. Last one here. And then we are ready to move that up. There we go. Whew. Are we ready? Let's go take a look under that car. Welcome everybody joining. Whoa, we're a bunch of people in here. Heck yeah. I hope you did catch the little Datsun doing some vroom vroom noises. It was pretty cool. We are about to find out if after bleeding all the coolant we actually manage. Hey yo, still there, let's go. Gonna check if we manage to fix the oil leak. If so, it's a huge win and the car is pretty much V1 completed until the tune. So, really hoping. Kind of stressed now. I'm kind of stressed. There's a really weird metallic noise. I don't know exactly what it is. I will need to take a look. I'm suspecting the clutch to be involved because those clutch with twin disc are usually quite noisy. But yeah, it's hard to tell. The moment of truth. So let me bring you with me. Oh my God, you serious little tool. You have to be in the way. There. Up. That. Let's go check out what happened under there. Dual side. Well guys, I don't see any oil leak there. We used to accumulate right away 2 big chunk of oil there. Nothing and nothing on the side either. That plate stayed clean. Maybe the plug there? Hard to tell. Toot-toot. Nice try. You won't get me, not in the garage. Guys, so far I will say that we do seems to have fixed our oil problem. Our little leaky oil issue seems to be fixed. So it is time for me to go check for a test drive, I think. Whew, that's exciting. That's pretty exciting. Look at it. Look at that underneath of the car. How beautiful is that? Everything's fitted so well in there. Yeah, I don't know what the actual metallic sound is. Oh, I forgot. That's a nice way to celebrate, I guess. But no, it's deactivated. Whew! Oh, I want to skip them so bad, but just because You win, guys, and you waited until now. Let's actually enjoy them. Boop, boop, boop. Instant banana, boop, boop, boop. Hamster banana, boop, 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 boop. Oh my god, hey, that's still the first one. That's insane. I'm gonna drop the car in the meantime. What are you? I have regrets. I don't. We're gonna have during the test drive, I'm gonna see also if I'm getting away with rubbing the wheels at the back and all. Yeah, there's a few things we changed since last time. It's gonna be a nice second test drive. And now we should have brakes, which is freaking cool. I'm so banana, poop, poop, poop. I'm so banana, poop, poop, poop. I'm so banana, poop, 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 poop. That's the last one normally. I'm so tired of it. I'll go check with the girlfriend if she wanna get a ride in the Datsun. That's gonna be cool. I'm so banana, pump, pump, pump. Pump, pump, pump. Full of regrets. Yes, it is yours. I cannot skip it, you know. But I feel like you deserve suffering. You deserve the suffering now. Oh my god, I forgot about that one too. But that one's cool. Are you trying to kidnap me and keep me in the garage for longer than I need to be here? On that beautiful weather where I need to go cut the grass and everything. I feel kidnapped right now. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. What a banger, that one. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. Oh my god. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. It is good. That one is freaking amazing. From the movie I worked on. Heck yeah, baby. Top 17 song in the UK right now. That's insane. All right, guys. Look at it. Look at that car. Apparently, it is asking to go on a test drive. So this is exactly what I'm gonna be doing. And yeah, it's been a pretty good day. Yeah, I want to wash it. Honestly, that's the plan. Right now, I want to go out, do a quick test drive. If it works, you better go there and take. That's a nice way to use your Saturday, you know, sir? That's pretty damn cool. I love that. But yeah, honestly, today is gonna be probably the time for a little test drive. Then after that, we're gonna be on to some updates in Discord, I guess. And if everything goes well, I'm gonna be up to asking the tuner, when can you tune my car? Wrap when? Hey man, honestly, with Drop La Sauce, who's in chat here, he could actually get the car wrapped. I thought about it. Honestly, I have some body work to do before getting even like close to wrapping the car. But I thought about it because it could be a good idea to actually do all the body work, prime it, like prime seal, and then wrap it. So I want to keep those colors, but like I could get the same kind of result with a wrap basically, which could be pretty amazing. I don't want to go purple, no. I want to stay with the gold and black. Like I wouldn't have put all the gold parts under the car if it wasn't for the idea of keeping it that way. Same for the wheels and everything. So I really want to keep it that way, but there's a few little things we could do that could be cool. Blurple, pass. No thank you. No, I really want to keep the gold and black theme on it, the tiny purple touch here and there. What I would love though is maybe a design where we keep the gold and black like this, but we go on with like something on the side of it, like the big circle for numbers, like race car numbers, like they used to do it and everything. That could be freaking damn fun, honestly. That could be like really something different. All right, well, on this, guys, I feel like it's gonna be my time to go. I have no clue exactly where to send you. If you have any suggestion, I don't see anyone in my list. I mean, we have Bubble, who's playing right now, Phasmophobia, so why not? I'm gonna send you all there. I'm expecting the lurkers to stay around a little. You can say hello to Bubblies. He's a freaking amazing human being who's coming by quite often, who's a tier 3 sub in here. So yeah, what a legend. So let's go encourage his stream. Did it work? It did work. All right, guys, on this, I'm gonna go wash myself a little bit, change my cloth, jump in the car and go for a test drive. Then after that, I have a few chores to do at home because obviously it's the weekend. It's that part of the week. On this, thank you so much for being part of that amazing adventure. We're gonna get freaking done at some point with the car, and we're gonna be diving into the streaming backpack and everything. I swear we're gonna get there. But first of all, let's get that thing running properly, which seems to be almost the case. I love you all. I'll catch you later. 07 guys. See you later.